new inventions every year. So definitely you teach them how can that run.
Our company will participate in some exhibition
Mhm.
in other countries. So we will
Okay.
exchange the business cards.
Through voice calls, you communicate with them or exchange email with each other when you connect with some foreigners, developer or.
And the machine's name is also it's hard for me to remember. So I have to remember the name.
Well, if you find opportunity to visit to some another country or. Hello, guys. This is me, Abu Bakar, for this new interview with my guest from China. Hello, Jasmine. How are you?
Hello, Abu. I'm great. I just finished my work and finished my dinner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, long time no see. You didn't upload any video on the
Yes.
Facebook groups. I was so much worried about you. What's been on your life?
Yes. Yeah, actually, it's been a long time for me to join the English practice meeting. I missed the meetings. I promise I will join immediately when I'm available. Yes.
Yeah, thank you so much. Well, introduce yourself and tell me about your background. What's you doing nowadays?
Well, okay. So my name is Jasmine Mac. I'm from China. Now I am living in Guangdong. Actually, I have graduated from college for more than 5 years. My major was business English. Now I'm working as overseas business developer in a corporation. And now that's me nowadays.
Okay, that's amazing. The business English is a really tough job. It's not easy. And as a developer, so which kind of projects you are working on right now?
Oh, about business English project. Actually, when I was in college, I don't know what major I choose. But compared with other majors, I may be more interested in business English because, this major will give me a wide range of career choices, just like my job. Because I am a business developer now, and I am an overseas developer. We mainly do plastic injection mold now. So I think if I use business English will go fit for my work. Yes, I have been involved in business developer for almost 5 years. Yes,
Mm, five
very long.
years. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, initial stage, definitely when you choose as a business English to study, so definitely that was a tough. And how do you handle like in initial stage your workout or your tough decisions? Definitely that was a tough decision to become a business English as a major. So how do you overcome your stress? When you join a new field, and how did you join as a teaching assistant?
Well, actually, I don't know why, because at that time I just tried to find a part-time job, and then I found a teaching assistant. Maybe I can have a try. And when I was working as a teaching assistant, the experience for me is very, very impressive and memorable, because the students, they were basically around 3 to 10 years old, and they were really active, just like every time they on a class, they will very active to answer teachers' questions, just like, teacher, pick me, I want to answer these questions. They are so cute. And I like their smile. Every
Uh,
time I see their smile, always make me happy. Yes,
mhm.
so this is a very impressive experience for me as a part-time job.
Oh, well, that's amazing. You shared with me some
Mhm.
interesting things. Well, how did you get your first job after your school?
Well, about first job,
Yeah.
here we have many recruitment website here. So I found my first job on that website where you can filter according to your needs, and you can know some companies' treatments and welfare. And also you can choose the working place. Then you can submit your resume to apply the job. I remember I looked for a suitable company at the first time based on my major and skills. Firstly, I will learn about the company's business and the background to know more about the companies and prepare for my interviews because you will have an interview with HR, the human resource. We will talk about our experience, job requirements, yes, and many things. But overall, I think we had a very nice conversation as I thought I performed well in the interview and was well prepared. So I was hired and got my first job. So lucky.
Okay, that's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
In our first job, definitely sometimes we are so nervous and we
Mm-hmm.
enjoy our, the first job. Everyone, I think, is like. So, what do you do now as a business developer?
Well, now I'm doing actually my current job is like doing develop the overseas market.
Mm-hmm.
Now our company is major in manufacturing plastic injection molds tooling design. Currently, let me see. You can see in our life some plastic parts. We can make them based on customers' drawings, and I can share how I developed my overseas customers. Normally, we will use the social medias or emails to find the potential customers, and the customers will send RFQ for us to make the quotation for different kinds of projects. And based on our service, I will introduce our service for our customers. So provide me with some projects for quotations like toolings design,
Mm-hmm.
plastic molds design. Yes, sounds a little complicated, but all quotation we have to base on the drawings. If we don't have the drawings or some material requirements, it's hard for us to quote the project for customers. So before we quote the price for customers, we have to, indicate the customer to show us their requirements so that we can make the competitive price based on their project.
So
Mm-hmm.
communicate with the foreigners, like you prefer the English language or do you use some another language when you communicate with the foreigners? And another question is like through voice calls you communicate with them or exchange email with each other when you connect with some foreigners developer or share the quotation with them. The how you engage them.
Well, because our company will participate in some exhibition
Mhm.
in other countries, so we will
Okay.
exchange the business card, and on
Mm-hmm.
it you will have their email and contact. And sometimes, just like YouTube, we will post a video on YouTube, and maybe the
Mm-hmm.
customer will contact us, and they will provide their email for us, so we can keep in touch.
Okay, that's
And
amazing.
mhm,
So definitely
yes.
English is really essential for you when you communicate with those foreigners and you purchase them your product. So that's really amazing for you. Your English is so good and easily you can communicate with them.
Yes, but we don't call it normal often. We often write an email. So actually I didn't speak too much English. But
Mhm.
sometimes when it's very urgent, we will make a phone call. Of course, before we make a phone call, I will make a preparation, because sometimes the techniques require you many professional English
Mhm.
words. So I have
Mhm.
to prepare in advance. Yes.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of resources we have nowadays, ChatGPT or some another platform, easily you can convert to professional words to another language. And you are also a business English, a teacher or assistant, and you study also in the business English. So you have enough knowledge about the business term or condition.
Yes. I mean, sometimes when it comes to because our job, because we made a very large plastic molds for customers, so we will have the process that called trial mold. So many customers will fly to China to check our mold, and in that times I have to face to face and communicate with them in English. But in my company, my colleagues can also speak Spanish, Japanese, and other languages. Well, they are so good. But I just can speak English and Chinese. So yes, I have to improve myself, I
Well,
think.
in my point of view, Chinese is so much easily adopt a new language. I meet with a lot of Chinese in Pakistan. They speak Urdu very well. They speak other languages so very well, and we didn't understand like they are Chinese and they speak the Urdu language or some another language. Chinese, they are so much intelligent about the languages. They easily adopt another language. And nowadays, a lot of businessmen, they visit to China and they buy a lot of products or items, and then back to Pakistan they sell in the market. I think from every country, some of my friends, they are doing a job in Gulf countries. They say we buy this product or this machine or this item from China, and then they deliver to our country. So China have a huge hold in the world. They produce a lot of items, like to start from the autos, cars, or manufacturers, or mobile phone, or a lot of accessories they develop and they produce for the world, and the price is really reasonable. Yeah, I totally agree with you.
Yeah. Yes, actually our boss have a plan to set more factory from different countries, not
Mm.
only in Chinese or not only in China and also in other countries. Try to develop more market and expand our company. So sometimes maybe it's essential for us to master another language or know more about other countries' customs and cultures, and maybe it will be good for us to develop our business and make friends anyways.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, if you find opportunity to visit to some another country or communicate with some another peoples from different countries, like which country you select to visit there or make your huge business there or make some companies or warehouse there. So which country you select?
So I don't know. you know, if when it comes to the job, if I have to choose the warehouse, I don't know because I am a business developer. Maybe that's
Mhm.
the decision of my boss. My boss have the choice to
Mhm.
decide where the warehouse built in which countries. But for me, if you ask me to which countries I want to visit, well,
Mhm.
to be honest, there are so many countries I want to go visit. I
Mhm.
want to travel around the world. I think every place in the world is exploring. Every
Mhm.
place has its own beautiful. But for now, I think I would like to go to Norway. Yeah,
Mhm.
because I want to see the aurora.
Oh,
I think it's very, yes,
yeah,
make me relax.
the green lights on the sky, especially in the night time, that's a real amazing experience. But when you visit to Norway, especially the sunlight is disappear for 6 months, and 6 months you enjoy the day, and another 6 months you enjoy the night.
Maybe I will stay for a month.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yes,
You
totally
must
enjoy.
have to prep daytime. Like 6 months there
Mhm.
is a day, so you visit on that daytime. The sunlight you enjoy for morning to another morning because there
Mhm.
never be sundown for 6 months. That's a really amazing
Mhm.
place. Yeah.
Yes, yes. So if I have a chance, maybe not only in Norway, I want to live in different places
Mm.
for a period of time to experience different customs and cultures.
Mhm.
Beautiful sceneries, special
Yeah.
food, many things. Yes, and actually in my company, we have the overseas colleagues.
Mm.
And sometimes we will have a change to the boss will send you out to other countries for develop business
Mm.
or participate in some exhibitions. So maybe I think I can work hard and fight for these trends. And maybe next time I can go to another countries for develop my business at the same time. I can also enjoy the beautiful sceneries.
Of course, definitely. You must have to visit to Norway. That's the safest place in the world. And 2023, yeah, they are top of the country. Safest country. The environment is really amazing. Yeah, a little bit expensive, but it's a quite good environment. Well, so
Yeah.
my next question is, what's been the hardest part of your job?
Well, I gotta say the hardest part of my job, I gotta say it
Yeah.
should be my
Mm,
technical knowledge
mm,
because my technical knowledge still need to be strengthened when handling the projects such as design, drawings, and more trials. There will be a lot of processing, machinery, and more related professional expression. And I have to analyze and translate it into English for customers. Sometimes may be difficult for me because maybe I know how to explain in Chinese, but sometimes I have to analyze how to translate into English to make easier understanding for my customers. So I still need to constantly improve myself in this field because our work is involves so many professional words and involves many different things. And we have different machines, and the machine's name is also is hard for me to remember. So I have to remember the name and know how to operate the machine. And maybe next time the customer visit us, I can show them and translate for them.
mhm.
Yes. Mhm.
Well, if you produce, especially the Chinese, they produce new inventions every year. So definitely you to teach them how can that run that machine, or sometimes they face some faults or the problems they face. So definitely your team and your skillful team member, definitely they solve that issues. So this is a hard job. This is not a like a quite easy job. You can handle that. It's kind of problems every time and everywhere. Yeah, I totally agree with you. So what skills are you like trying to get more better, especially for your job?
Well, I gotta say first, it's language.
Mm,
Yes, and actually so many things I want to try to get better at, like computer,
mm,
photographing, and
mm,
public speaking,
mm,
because I like watch stand-up talk show. And I feel like the speakers have a lot of interesting experience and they know a lot of knowledge. They express their thoughts and opinions in a very humorous way. Also, they can interact with the audience easily and enjoy the feeling of being on the stage. So that's what I need to study and improve.
mm,
Because sometimes I will have a presentation with my customers. I can learn try other interesting ways
mm.
to present. So maybe it can leave impression and it doesn't seem boring for my customers. I can learn some skills how to present my company well and leave a the impression for my customers.
Well, I think
Yes.
you are not bad in English, so communicate with the peoples, and I focus on your videos, especially when you upload on the different Facebook groups. I follow that, and continuously, I think from 3 or 4 months, you upload easily. You discover that was amazing experience, and so my last question for you: if today you wanna learn something new, so what
Mhm.
would be for you?
Well, if I could learn anything new today, maybe I want to learn a musical instrument
Mm,
or master a martial arts because I like to learn kung fu
mhm,
and I like singing very well. Although I know I don't sing well, but I just enjoy the moment that I'm singing. just relax myself. So sometimes it feels wonderful, just imagine I can sing and at the same time I can play the musical instrument. It's like feels like very wonderful for me. And learning martial arts can strengthen my body and relax myself. I can I can temporarily forget my pressure, my
Hmm.
troubles
Hmm.
in the life or work. So yes, actually I
I
want to
think,
learn. Mhm.
yeah, I totally agree with you. Martial art is so common in the China. I remember, when I watch the Chinese movies, I think 10 or 5 years back, when I was get free, and so I watched the Chinese movies. So most of the time they focus on the martial arts, especially the kids and the teachers, and they, teach him a new techniques, the martial arts, and Bruce Lee or some another Jackie Chan. So, and
Yes.
sometimes, they follow the real stunt during the movie, and sometimes they've broken his leg or arms because they followed the real stunt and during the movies. And after the movies, when they show that scenes, so we are so much, surprised how they perform these kind of martial art activities. So that was amazing.
Yes. So that's why after watching the movies, I hope I can master all of it. So amazing.
Well, thank you so much, Jasmine Mac, for your time.
Mhm.
And that was
Mhm.
a really amazing interview with you. And I learned a lot of things, especially for our viewers. Definitely, they'll be, learn from your words, from your observations, especially from our conversation. There are a lot of things. You know,
Mhm.
every new region have a different accents. So definitely, I little bit engage you for this interview. So I learned a lot of things from you, and especially your accent is really amazing for me. Because next time when I interact with some Chinese, so easily I understand because I'm a little bit familiar with the Chinese accent right now. Thank you so much once again for your time.
You're welcome. I'm pressured to take part in this interesting interview for me. It's another different experience for me. Yes, I'm enjoying practice English with you and and join the English meeting with you.
Yeah, thank
Yes.
you so much.